everyone, this is Astra Magics, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about why I left Garrett. This is a topic that was long coming, but first off I want to say Astra Magics does not endorse any transphobes, any abusers, any racists, none of that. None of that energy is welcome to my business. And if you support me and you follow me and you're any of those things, get off my fucking page. That's what I want to say first off. Second of all, what I wanted to say is I left JS Garrett because JS is an abuser to both his wife and his children. And I refuse to support or endorse any sort of abuser who thinks that they can be a part of the magic community and get away with it. The gods do not allow any of that stuff. And I hold people accountable for their bullshit. And JS Garrett is a piece of goddamn shit. If you support him or you want to stand in the middle, get off my page. I have plenty of evidence as to JS being an abuser that I have been sent by many people. And JS Garrett wants to be, I love my wife. I love my kids. Well, if he loves his kids, would he really say these things? Which I will now show you. And because I respect these many people who have sent me this evidence, I will not be mentioning who has sent me what evidence for the privacy and safety of these people. Does this sound like someone who loves their wife?
Yep, that's exactly fucking right. You know what? I think I'm gonna go down the road and see if I can buy a goat or something like that as a replacement for you as my wife. And yeah, I will put a stinking ass, fucking smelly, nasty, shit on the floor goat in my room, in my bed, in my house. And chances are that fucking goat will make me happier than you did. Because all you ever did was bitch and complain about everything. No matter how bad things were, no matter how good things were. I will see you on the other side of this, and you better fucking... Oh my god. You better hope things don't get any uglier than they already have. Because I am seriously, I am in my full monstrosity at this point. Like, you have brought out the worst in me, and it's what you've been begging for a very long time. Well, guess what? Now you get the real monster that is JS fucking Garrett. So, whatever happens from here depends on you and your actions. No matter what you say or do, I have no doubt that I will come out on top of this. So I hope you decide to play nice for the sake of our daughter and for your own sake. I will see you when we sign the paper.
Interesting. Because all of JS's children are trans. So why is he not using the correct pronouns for them and instead purposefully misgendering them? On top of it, what he is doing is threatening. He is threatening people. Actively sending voice messages as threats. Is that someone you really want to endorse who is sending threats and saying that he is a monster?
Lawyer, I don't give a fuck. I really fucking don't. You are of toxic fucking bitch. And I am so sick of you. I am so done with you. I am so sick of you bitching and complaining about your perfect fucking life that I provided for you and never being happy no matter what. There are a billion other women around the planet that would give anything for a man like me, give anything for a home like this, give anything for a business that provided this much for them. But no, you, Tammy, Tantrum Tammy, you're never fucking happy. Nothing's ever fucking good enough. So guess what? I'm getting fucking rid of you. I'm getting rid of my number one problem. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, period.
Does that really sound like a man who loves his wife? Or does that sound like a piece of shit abuser? Because a man who loves his wife would never react in such a way like that. On top of that, I am revoking my support from Bulg as well after seeing many different people send me video clips of an EA Koetting who has been saying lots of bullshit.
Now, I've been talking to you with kid gloves up until now. I've been talking to you with little kid mitts on so I don't hurt you too much. And I'm seeing that's just not fucking working. Because you still think that you know better than me. You don't. You haven't proven it. Not a single time. Nobody has. Not a single black magician in the world. Not a single human being that has ever existed can do what I can do. I have something that I'm willing to share. I have power that I'm giving people left and right. If they'll take it and use it. But instead of taking and using it, what do? You take it and squabble it. You take it and argue about it and try to figure out who's right and who's wrong and ideas and orders and codes, and you're going to be part of my thing and we're going to have this. I've shared a fraction with you, hoping that you would take that fraction and execute on it, instead of taking that fraction and inflating your ego on it. I am utterly disappointed in the group, and I shut the group down. There will be no more leading the lost, because that's mine. I gave everybody a pretend sense of power. I told everybody they're equal, and they all showed me that they are not equal to me.
You know what's the funny part? I don't see EA speaking out about the situation of abuse. Isn't that funny? A black magician who claims that he is above everyone else. And this shows that abusers are just supporting one another. That Bulg is a system that is supporting abusers. And men are not holding each other accountable. This community is not holding each other accountable. This is why I have left jsgarrett.com. Astra Magics is not associated with JS Garrett anymore and will never be associated with Bulg or EA Koetting or any shitty abuser or any piece of shit. And if you want to support those people or stand in the middle when it comes to the situation, you're just as a shitty person. Because you're not going to hold them accountable. And people like you, who don't want to hold other people accountable, do not deserve to be in this community. I don't even think this community is a community anymore. It's just a group of abusers and manipulators at this point. Thank you guys for watching my video and staying to hear why I left JS Garrett and why I no longer am supporting or endorsing JS Garrett and why I will no longer be supporting Bulg or any of Bulg's products or EA and any person that supports them. Have a good night.